So we've been to the shop today, and in here we got just a few bags of seeds. Just a few. Got a little bit overexcited. All the seeds. You're thinking we're going to open a shop.
Still one in the bag there. Much we got?
We've already got these. We also saved some seeds. Butternut squash, fine tomato, and these are some other ones that we had left over from our little veggie pot at home, which wasn't very big. So we've got all these, and then all these. So we just need to make a plan now about what to do with them all.
Get them planted.
It's quite exciting. It's quite exciting. Hi everyone.
Hello.
We hope you've all had a good week.
We went a little bit overboard on the seed buying, didn't we?
We did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41.
41. I was right.
You were, well, you said 42.
I said 42. You said 37.
Didn't
41.
feel like I was holding 41 packets of seeds in the shop.
All the seeds.
Shall I keep counting?
Keep counting.
So we just remember 41. 42, 43, 44, 45. 45 plus 41 is 86 packets of seeds. We have, what, 86 packets of seeds in total now,
Yeah.
which we understand probably isn't the smartest way to do it for first-time large-scale gardeners.
Yeah, but better having them than not having them.
Yeah, I think this year is going to be trial and error. When it comes to the garden, we need to see what works, what doesn't work, what requires a little bit more work, and suss it all out. I know technically people say grow a few easy crops and start from there, but
We're just going to grow everything.
we'll be proved very wrong because we know everything will work, but it's part of the fun. It's just, for us, it's something that we're really excited about doing.
Yeah. It's worth giving it a go, rather than saying we'll wait till next year.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So this is a very special book. Over the past couple of weeks, it's kind of actually been an ongoing project since we moved here. We've been doing quite a lot of research into gardening, different techniques to use, and different ways to do things. So in the book, I've divided it into autumn, winter, spring and summer, the 4 tabs, and under each area I've written things that we want to think about doing under each season. We really are living by the seasons here, and we feel the change in the seasons so much more, and so this is kind of like a guidebook that we can refer back to. But we've learnt a lot, and we've come up with a bit of a plan. So on the first sort of page of the book, I've listed all the vegetable, herb and flower seeds that we do have. Also the trees, there's quite a big list of each, and I've highlighted the ones that are perennial out of them. And from that, I've come up with a plan of what plants we will put together, what companion planting, what things work well together, what will need support frames. We're going to do some A-frames, some TPs, and some things will need staked as well. We've also put which items we're going to put into our food forest, and then we're going to have a separate herb garden as well. And really what we're trying to do is put the right types of plants together, and we'll see what works. This is what's worked for other people, but we'll see what works for us. A few little examples of what we plan to do, sort of layout of what the garden beds would be. So for example, in one bed we'll have corn, mange tout and melon. In another one we might have tomatoes, parsley and turnip greens. So in each bed there's going to be more than one thing, and it will all be no dig raised garden beds. Garden beds, we plan for them to be about 2.5 to 3 meters long by, it was about 0.6 meters, well that's what I've written down, 0.6 meters wide and about 0.5 meter tall as well. And we'll have a path up the middle and in and around, so we can get in and around each garden bed. And then we have also planned out what way to set the garden beds up. So this is the little diagram that I've drawn. My art isn't fantastic on this occasion, but at least we know what we're talking about, so we know what we're going to put where and when.
Over the next few weeks or month, I'm just planning on concentrating on our kitchen, which we've got a good bit done so far. I'm very happy with how it's turning out, but there's still quite a lot to do. Finish the rendering, a lot of painting, get the floor down, which will be very exciting, and then it'll be on to our kitchen, which will make our whole house feel a lot different with a fully working kitchen in the centre of it.
Will is the skilled carpenter of the two of us, so we think it makes sense for him to work away in the kitchen, and so he'll be focusing a little bit more in the kitchen over the next couple of weeks to a month, maybe a little bit longer, and I'll be focusing on the garden. Hi everyone on this wet and windy day. Today I am doing a little bit of work in preparing the area for our veggie garden, and I'm going to show you what I've been up to. It feels now that all our plans are coming together. So we have our compost bin here in close proximity to the vegetable garden. We have the pond here. As you can see, it's running quite heavily at the moment, so it comes across this little bit. This is the road, and here there's a slope down to the vegetable garden. So the windows from the living floor of the house look down towards the vegetable garden. It's kind of nestled in the valley of the land, so we have the house this side and Snake Rock this side. As you can see along here, we are lucky to have these big granite posts. They really are beasts. And we also have these metal supports which went from this terrace and joined onto the top of the granite post, and there was 4 of them, 4 sets of that along this area. Wires would then have ran from each metal support, from one metal support to the next, and your vining fruit plants, your grapevines, would have been planted on this upper terrace here. You can actually see some here. We'll go have a look, and they would have been supported by the metal supports and the wires held in place by these big posts. We plan to reuse all of this and to save some of the old grapevines if at all possible. one of the old vines. Another off the old vines. And another here. And another just up there. I've already filled 2 buckets full of wire. I'm gonna pick up some more now.
Hey, Biz. Comfy? What you got cooking?
Some pancakes for lunch. Awesome. We're here to make foods. Some pineapple there. We first were given pineapple pancakes in Bali, wasn't it?
It was Bali.
They were amazing.
Very yummy. Very nice. They're looking good. Oh, good flipping.
Excited for this.
Some already plated up. Yummy.
Voila.
Big stacks.
Pancake stacks. We have had a lot of rain this week. This channel that's flowing from the pond has turned into more of a stream. It's widened. These swales have really filled up for the first time. You can see in the distance the water pouring over the terrace above, making a waterfall. and the level here in the pond has really increased as well. Even this channel here, which diverts the water over the cliff, it's just filled to the top, flooding the field a little bit. I mean, we have had a lot of rain. This is sort of the end of this terrace where we're going to have the garden beds. There's a proper waterfall going on here. Current plan of action is to scrape some of the grass along away from the wall that runs right along here, and to uncover some of the bits of granite and things that are underneath and just covered by the grass. You can see the sheer amount of flies about. But interestingly, as I've cleared back just along this little bit, what I've found is water running right along the wall. You can see it coming through gaps in the stones. Which makes sense, because that's exactly what's happening on the other terraces. I feel like I'm being attacked by these bugs. Next I want to try to move some of these granite posts, which have fallen obviously at some stage. I say try to move because I'm not sure how easy that's going to be because they are heavy, man. But we'll give it a go. If not, Will and I will have a go at a later stage together. off the hill, and hopefully Will and I can get it moved into place at another time. We plan to use these concrete beams for some of the sides of our garden beds. For the other ones we'll be using old pieces of tin and corrugated metal, which were part of the animal houses that we've taken apart. Just trying to use what we have available already here on the property. You have to wonder how long this has been here for. More bits of metal stuck around it. More metal, just what I need. Starting to look pretty good alongside this wall, I think. Another granite post here. Along the way I find this other pipe which runs under the ground across the terrace above. As you can see, there's some water here which seems to be seeping in from beneath the rocks. Same as the other side. So the water that's coming down through the middle of this field is temporary. It's because it's coming from the water mine in the pond, which we are channeling through this way while we mend the pond. But once the pond is mended, this water won't be coming through this way. And what I'm thinking is, because the water runoff, because we've had so much rain, seems to be coming through the rocks and the wall behind from the terraces above, rather than just having it seep through and run down over the field. What we could maybe do is have some mini swales from in the area that I've been digging a bit at today. I've just been clearing them back, but if we were to dig some little swales, like a little swale around this side, it's in keeping with the contour of the land, and it would also help hold some of the rainwater in place rather than it just running over the field. Just a thought. Obviously I'm not going to start now, but just a thought. As I mentioned the other day, we want to use these concrete pillars for supporting vines. So if we dug a swale straight down from the wall, it means on the berm of the swale we could plant the vines. I have so many little jobs to be doing out here, so many, which I'm just going to be cracking on with over the next couple of weeks. They're not the most interesting to watch. There's only so much pulling of brambles you can watch somebody do, or digging in the ground you can watch somebody do, but I'll keep you updated how it's going. Hopefully we'll get this field ready soon to build our garden beds.